This video will expose the many mischaracterizations of those who would like you to believe that President Obama does not wholeheartedly support Israel as our most important ally. The many erroneous statements shown in this video clip are blatantly dishonest.
From Israel's beginning, the United States has been the indispensable ally of this single democracy among the repressive dictatorships of the Middle East. American presidents through the decades have reaffirmed that special relationship until the election of Barack Obama. From his first day in office, Obama has distinguished himself by his open hostility towards America's staunchest ally. He has told Jews they can't build homes in Jerusalem, the capital of Israel and the spiritual center of Judaism for thousands of years.
The narrator claims that President Obama has told Jews that they cannot build in Jerusalem. That is simply not true, and another blatant lie in this clip.
He forced the Jewish state to negotiate with the Palestinian terror organization Hamas in the so-called peace process.
The narrator claims that Obama forced Israel to negotiate with Hamas. This is another sorry lie.
While Israel faces an enemy sworn to destroy it, Obama has demanded that Israel surrender its right to negotiate defensible borders. He said that its borders must revert to the lines that existed before the second Arab aggression.
This video claims that Obama has demanded that Israel surrender its right to defend its borders. It is painful to hear such an untruth. Here is what Obama actually said.
The borders of Israel and Palestine should be based on the 1967 lines with mutually agreed swaps.
Notice that the president said the borders should be based on the 1967 lines with mutually agreed swaps. This means that both sides must agree to any changes in the borders, and thus the president is only asking the two sides to come to an agreement where the lines end up, totally unlike the characterization portrayed in this video.
There has been no such tension between Obama and the Jew-hating Turkish Prime Minister, Recep Erdogan, whose rhetoric toward Israel is increasingly threatening. After Israel intercepted a terrorist flotilla trying to break the Gaza arms blockade, Erdogan called it cause for war and said Israel had to pay a price for its aggression and crimes. The Obama administration then pressured Israel to apologize to Turkey over the incident.
Turkey is and has been our ally and should be treated as such. The narrator would like you to believe that Obama is friendly with an enemy, which is so deceptive. And Obama urged Prime Minister Netanyahu to tell Turkish Prime Minister Erdogan that Israel is deeply sorry that anyone was killed in the flotilla. Even Netanyahu's own cabinet urged the same. But because of Netanyahu's refusal, Turkey has severed relations with its one-time friend.
By overthrowing Gaddafi, Obama delivered another Arab country into the hands of Jew-hating Islamists and America's enemies.
The narrator claims that Obama overthrew Gaddafi. Boy, is that a whopper. Gaddafi was overthrown by his own people, largely with the help of NATO. This video would lead you to believe that the U.S. should have fought on Gaddafi's side in the uprising, helping to kill innocent Libyan citizens. How pitiful.
In the aftermath of the U.S.-sponsored intervention in Libya, as many as 20,000 shoulder-held surface-to-air missiles went missing, each one is capable of shooting down a commercial airliner.
The narrator would like you to believe that the U.S. was somehow responsible for Libyans losing track of a host of surface-to-air missiles. What an inane idea.
Shoulder-held surface-to-air missiles went missing. Each one is capable of shooting down a commercial airliner. Some of them have already turned up in the Sinai Peninsula on their way to the terrorist regime in Gaza. And thanks to Obama's intervention in Egypt, leading to the ouster of America's ally President Mubarak, the Hitler-admiring Muslim Brotherhood is now the most powerful political force in the country.
These folks need to get their history straight. They talk about Obama's intervention in Egypt. when in fact the Egyptian people were the ones who overthrew Mubarak. Again, the narrator would suggest that we should have intervened in Egypt on the side of Mubarak. What an asinine thought. And if the Egyptians want to vote for the Muslim Brotherhood, what do the naysayers suggest we do about it? Oh, I see. Bomb Egypt.
While the Middle East cauldron boils, Iran races to acquire nuclear weapons, unimpeded by the Obama White House.
Unimpeded? Unimpeded? What are they talking about? President Obama, along with most other nations, has been inching up sanctions on Iran in an effort to coax them to change their ways. The U.S. has done everything short of bombing Iran, but I guess that is what the naysayers want him to do, and then they would criticize him for that.
Barack Obama, the most anti-Israel American president since the creation of the Jewish state, treats our enemies in the region like allies.
Wow, they want you to believe that Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and I guess Jordan are our enemies. Do they think we live under a rock? Do they think the American people are that stupid? These people are purposely distorting the Obama record in a sophomoric effort to mislead people. Their lack of integrity and shameful lies are both loathsome and repugnant. Please be cautious when you hear these liars making outrageous claims. Please don't believe their lies. Thank you.